3 Stoic phrases to help you in your life, in your daily walk through life. And these came originally from the Stoic philosophers, ancient Rome, that area. You have Seneca, you have Marcus Aurelius, you have a lot of the Roman emperors and that kind of stuff that say these things, and that are kind of recorded through history. So the first one is kind of a little bit morbid, but you know what? We're just going to say it anyway. Memento Mori. Memento Mori is Latin for remember that you must die, or remember death. Okay? There's not one of us is getting out of this world alive, right? We are all going to physically die in this body. We came into this world with nothing. We leave it the same way, all right? So there's no escaping that, whether you're young or you're old. That's part of it. Then comes a little bit on the lighter side, Momento Vivere, which translates to, in Latin, remember that you have to live. Remember life. Remember that you must live. A couple of different translations of that phrase. So remember that whatever you're going through, make it work. Like seize the day. Okay, carpe diem, another Latin phrase. Seize the day. Don't miss out on the things that life has for you, and the fact that there's purpose in your life, and the fact that God loves you, and that you're not alone. Okay, and don't feel lonely. All right, get around some influences that help you not feel that way. All right, and advocate. I'm always a big advocate against suicide and mental health awareness. Okay, because I'm a mental health patient myself, and I always advocate for healthy lifestyle and a healthy mental well-being as well. So remember that you must live. Number 3, this one's cool. Memento Amori. Let me see if you can guess what that might mean before I tell you the translation from Latin. Remember that you must love. Right? God's greatest commandment given through Yeshua. Remember love. All right? The greatest commandment, as many have called it since then, is to love your neighbor as yourself. Talk about that all the time on here. Remember love. Remember that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It's the most, if you think of the universe, like I talk about in some of my other videos, as vibration, frequencies, and energy. This kind of comes from the teachings of the way that Tesla said that the universe was. If you want to think of the universe in simple terms, think of vibrations, frequencies, and energies. And so when you look at it like that, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, remember that love can be easy, all right? Loving some people can be hard, but love overall is representing the white light of God. All right, Steve Gardapi, one of the people that I've documented a near-death experience on, and one of my highest, ranking videos on my other YouTube channel. It was very much in his mind, with his experience with the divine and what he could only explain as an incredible clearness of God, is that God felt like it felt like he was literally made up of love. So love is the basis of the universe in a lot of ways. And something we shouldn't miss, love, all right? Instead of getting vengeful or revengeful, or hating somebody, or, expressing whatever negativity is in your mind, instead choose love, all right? Love your neighbor, all right? Love your family member that's annoying, okay? Love your children and be grateful for them, even though they are an annoyance, and your grandchildren or whatever age you may be. Love has to be the answer, all right? Love's not always, like everybody says, oh, love's the only answer. Well, at the same time, it usually is. It just depends on what form of love it is. It may be tough love. It may be easy love, all right? All right, love can have a cost, but love should be freely given and freely received. So again, just to summarize here, Memento Mori, remember that you must die, remember death. Memento Vivere, remember that you have to live. And then last but not least, remember how to love. Memento Amori. All right, remember to love. Remember love every day in this great thing that we call life. EmpoweredLifeNation.com. Join my Facebook group, Empowered Life Nation. You can find it by the same name. There's just no .com on Facebook. And thank you so much for taking this journey with me. It's a pleasure to be able to be on here and talk about such fun things as the best parts of life.